Blake, what do you think? Do you think Connor Ingram has like partial share in Ball Arena, or
I think he's really good at giving up cake snacks.
yeah, I wish I had like tweeted out something because right as that, like right when it went to overtime, I was like, this just feels like Cale. It felt exactly like the same thing. Cale was just kind of firing pucks all game, couldn't get anything through. Felt exactly like game one against Nashville.
Yeah, yeah, he was pretty good. It was a good Kale game.
It was, I mean, for them, I don't know. What is your take? Do you think the Avs good players played well? Because I think they played all right. I think they could have played better though.
Yeah, it was just okay from
Obviously,
all the good players except Sam Girard, who was so good.
I thought Kale was pretty good tonight. I liked Kale.
I thought he was like fine. He was pretty good.
Oh, I don't know. I guess maybe my vibes were different. He seemed to be moving pretty well. Um, I got cake this time. I'm not gonna make the mistake. I got a zebra cake.
Oh, Little Debbie's.
Yeah, because
You're
you
lucky your
know who
parents
else?
get those.
My parents don't get these.
Oh.
I got it at the gas station. Because you know who else likes to get things at the gas station? Cale Makar.
Mm-hmm. Slurpees.
Big slurpy guy.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I'm not a big fan of zebra cake, but I had to get some sort of cake.
What? It's good.
I don't know. It's not very moist.
Gas station cake isn't supposed to be moist.
Well, that's true, but doesn't make it good. Um, how would you describe this game for the Avs? Well, what were your emotions throughout the course of this game?
Um, you better fucking win. That was like, you know,
I think that was a very consensus
uh yeah,
feeling.
because like it looked like at the start of the game, when they had the puck, they were vibing, but as soon as Arizona got it, they were just like,
Yeah.
we're just gonna like stop. Just gonna
Well,
stop playing.
that was why they just decided to control possession for the rest of the game. They were like, "Look, we're just not going to play defense. All right, can't be bad
Yeah,
at defense if you don't play defense."
right. And then the two times the Coyotes got the puck, it was like almost a goal. It was like, guys,
Yeah,
just
big
figure
scary.
it out. Hmm.
But I mean, I was kind of frustrated just because I wasn't thrilled with like. I thought the first period was all right, but I thought like you mentioned, a little bit defense just wasn't good enough. You just can't have that.
Hmm.
But as the game went on, it definitely got better and better. Um,
Hmm.
and I was a big fan of how this
Hmm.
game went. I'm of the belief that a game like this will do better for the Avs in the long run than if they just rolled out and trounced them 7-1.
Yeah, this is how most of the games from here on out are gonna be. It's gonna be playing a bad team. Sometimes it might not go your way. They're gonna be on the road here pretty soon as well. Uh, so yeah, they go to Montreal on Monday. Yeah, that'll be fun. Kind of
Yeah,
same vibes as this game. Just like, you know, and they're not always gonna, get those bounces. Like today probably should have been. I mean, after the first period, I thought the first period the score reflected exactly how the period played out, like 2-1, just seemed
yeah,
perfect to me.
yeah. I
Yeah, that
thought
makes
the
sense.
Avs maybe could have gotten another one, but
Eh,
I don't think
there
the
wasn't a
Avs
bunch of
deserved much
danger.
better. There was like I remember there was that one timer where like Ingram like barely like got his legs down on it.
On the power play, yeah. That was basically it though.
Right.
And other than that, it was just like, you know, shots from the point. And yeah, so I uh I kind of lost my train of thought. Sorry, I'm not feeling too good, but
You're all good. Yeah. I mean, I can agree. Like, I don't know. I just thought it like they never got bounces, but
Mm-hmm.
fighting through that, they didn't do that against LA, and I think that's what made this game so much more
Mm-hmm.
impressive. Is that you saw they struggled with this just the last game, but now they know like they're presented with the same issue. This
Mm-hmm.
time they were able to overcome it, and obviously it's a weaker team, but it's still, 2 points is two
Mm-hmm.
points.
Yeah, but also I know Arizona's not very good, but they're pretty big. Like and most of their guys, that's their MO, go to the corner and win battles, and they're pretty good at it. And so I credit the Avs for just being better than Arizona at it
Yeah.
today.
So one thing that did annoy me that I think they definitely did better in the third period was I felt like they were doing too much up high, and I feel like Arizona kind of game planned for that. They were blocking a lot of shots and kind of keeping the Avs up high, and but they
Mm-hmm.
weren't doing much down low. I mean, we see the first goal, Denis Malgin, guy who's better than everybody. I mean, he goes just blows by a guy, and there's no one else there to
Mm-hmm.
pick him up, and he's just like, cool, I'll score.
Just like cool. I'm just gonna score really quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Because he can. He scored twice today. No big deal.
yeah,
Just
I saw you.
another day at the office for Dennis.
I saw you were still celebrating on that second one.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see it was a hand pass just because of where I was.
Right. I was immediately like, it's probably a hand pass, and then the actual ref was like, no. And but then
Yeah.
then you can see the linesman going like making the hand pass motion. I saw it and I was like, okay.
I just saw Denis Malgin score, and I turned to my dad, and I was like, "It's Denis Malgin time."
It's Dennis Malgin time.
hmm
I yelled Denny's delivers the first time. I didn't yell at that time because I knew it wasn't going to count.
hmm Yeah, I just because like the seats are, I don't know, you lose some stuff in the seats. Like the puck is black, and so are the seats.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like I'm looking for it in the air, and I just saw it land, and he put it in. Didn't
Especially
see
when
the
it
hand
falls in
pass.
that kind of mass of people.
hmm
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Well, how much do we want to talk about this goal? Because I mean, one thing that was really impressive on it was that Brad Hunt little chip.
Good flippy.
It was actually kind of funny. I was watching the Team Colorado tryouts last night, and one of the guys did that, and I was like thinking about like what are the risk and rewards of that, because
Flippies
wait,
are never risks.
well, but in the way that Hunt did it, I think it's different. The way the guy did it in Team Colorado is definitely a little bit more risky, but
hmm
yeah, no, that was very well executed. Little Hail Mary kind of play there.
Unless you flub the flippy, there's no
Right.
risk.
Well, my thing about the risk of it is that if he's skating into it and it bounces backwards, there's potential for like an odd man rush the other way. But yeah, that's
You just have to calculate the flippy bounces.
calculated.
hmm
Brad Hunt calculated that for sure. Um, I mean, that's just dope. I don't know. I know some people said it was a soft goal. I mean, I could kind of see it, but it was
No, dude,
just pretty nice.
it was a sweet finish. High glove? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I saw a lot of people saying that was pretty soft too. I was like, what?
it's just
He forehand, backhand, top shelf. Like, hello?
I mean, that goal was just slick stuff from him. It was gross.
It was Dennis Malgin time.
Yep.
Uh-huh. He passed. He made a couple really nice passes today that I saw. Like two.
I don't believe
Pretty
it.
cool. Yeah, there were two.
He doesn't pass.
Mhm. There were
If he
two. They were
passed,
both to Sam Gerard.
I think I know what you're talking about. But the thing
Mhm.
is that's the thing, is that he's so good that he can pass. And when he does it really well. He just doesn't do it.
Mhm. No, no. I mean, why would? I mean, we've been over this. Why would he? Like, I mean, this time he was covered, by this guy on the wall who was much bigger than him, and he decided to, pass it to Sam Gerard. Um, you know, it's always a tough choice when you're as good as him, but sometimes it's just the right
Right.
play. hmm
Yep. Exactly.
And he did it
Um,
twice. All the other times he had the puck. Nope.
Speaking of Sam Gerard, God, dude, Guy won't stop. He's cooking.
So good today.
He's cooking with gas. Outside, who do you think was better, him or Cale?
I liked Sam Girard's overall body of work better than Cale.
But Cale ends up with the goal, so you kind of
Cale ends up with the goal, yeah.
yeah. That's kind of my take. Um, I was just constantly noticing Sam. He was getting good shots on. He had that one that like leaked through Ingram
hmm
almost.
Especially in the third, I thought he was so good.
Yeah,
I thought he was the only defenseman who looked like he was interested in playing any kind of defense in the first period. And then as the
yeah.
game went on, he was just such a force in the neutral zone where he would just steal it,
His
send it up.
transition game.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, that's his big strength. It's
And every pinch he made was like perfect
oh, dude,
as
he
well.
was cutting off breakouts left
He
and right.
just,
It was incredible.
yeah, just so disruptive, and he almost scores. And yeah, it's too bad he can't really shoot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
If that guy could shoot, dude. If you like, I've always said, if you just give Brad Hunt shot to Sam Girard,
Well, Brad Hunt's like the only thing he could do is shoot.
yeah,
So,
exactly. If you combine these two, you pretty much just give Brad Hunt a shot or Sam Girard Brad Hunt shot, then it's easy.
I mean, if Sam Girard had a shot harder than me sliding a puck on the ice with my tongue,
Yeah,
then I think I think he would, score a lot of goals just with
he
that
would.
the amount of space he creates. Yeah.
He's a spinny boy. God, he's such a good skater. It's incredible.
Oh yeah. Speaking of spinning, we almost got a Denis Malgin spinny goal.
We
It's very
did.
close.
We got or what? No, it was just that one where he threw it. I thought did Erod have another one that was kind of like that?
I
I
don't
don't know.
remember.
Erod's a pretty spinny boy.
I don't remember
Um,
much these days.
that's not concerning at all. Um, all right. Well, I mean, so obviously Dennis Mulligan and Sam Girard is really good. I don't think so. Let's talk about the Stars here because I don't. God, I hate calling them the Stars because there's a team called the Stars. The Stars should just change their name to something else because it's a stupid name for a hockey team.
Let's talk about let's talk about the dog, the moose, and the vegetable.
The Holy Trinity.
hmm
I call them the dog, the moose, and the holy Cale. But
Oh yeah, but it's the dog, the moose, and cake. Really?
yeah, vegetable cake. Who doesn't love vegetable cake?
No, no, no. Mm-mm. Those two don't mix, and I stand by that. Even carrot
Blake
cake.
is a
Carrot cake's
well
nasty.
documented carrot cake hater.
hmm
Um, well, okay, yeah. So let's talk about it because I don't think they were nearly as bad as they were against LA. I thought the first line. I mean, obviously, no one was really bad tonight. I thought the first
Yeah.
line was good. There was definitely you could tell they weren't gelling perfectly. Like I mean, this is their. I don't know how many minutes have those three played together before this game. I can't.
Never.
Yeah, I can't assume it was very much. And you could kind of tell with those
hmm
two lines, there was definitely some chemistry issues. But I think
hmm
they're all good enough players that they battled through it.
There were some. There were some. I mean, we had some issues with the lines the other day, and
Yeah,
it was pretty obvious. He was like, you had to change him. And then today, he just like spits out the most random combo you could possibly create, and it was just like, all right, we'll see how this goes.
yeah. Like he puts Miko and McKinnon together, but he
hmm
doesn't split up Lehkonen and Nichushkin.
You just have to have Lecky there, man. Like I don't
Yeah, I'm like you got to put one of them there.
like.
I
I didn't
think
think
I
Erod
think
was
you put
bad.
no. I don't. I think the line would be good under normal like if with some practice time. I think my problem with it is that you're top loading your offense so heavily.
Yeah.
Like Nuke and Lecky can drive some offense on your second line, but they don't drive enough.
I still would go Lehkonen, McKinnon, Rodriguez.
I think so too. I think I mean the whole point of putting McKinnon and Rantanen together is to kind of get them going, and I mean I don't think that's really happened yet. I think
I
you could.
mean,
I don't know.
McKinnon's going. It's Miko.
Yeah,
McKinnon's.
I mean,
The dude can't stop fucking scoring. Like
yeah, I think
his
he's
goal per
scoring. Like,
game
I mean,
since the All Star
obviously
break.
his production is good. I just think he's got a little, he's not playing total Nathan McKinnon hockey, as
Yeah,
consistently. But that's whatever. It doesn't matter if he scores.
it's true.
One thing I will say about McKinnon was that second goal really not.
Yeah, we should get in. So Arizona's first goal was really lucky.
Oh, it was nonsense.
Yeah, it was just some
Bo just
nonsense
like
garbage.
ate it, and then they get the luckiest bounce.
Yeah, I don't
And
really want to talk about that one.
known NHL player Jack McBain.
Yeah, it was just 1-1. The hockey gods decided the game was 1-1.
Yep,
That was that.
because that's how most games against Arizona go.
hmm And then, yeah, the second goal, the Avs just kind of crap their pants.
Mostly, so
I
this
mean,
is
there are
something
three of them, three players, just like chilling, not covering anything.
right, and I mean,
Taves, Byram, and McKinnon. McKinnon was the worst for sure.
yeah, I could tell on the back check McKinnon was kind of lost before they even got in the zone. It was like, Mac, what you doing? Because he just wasn't covering anybody. And then,
Right.
I mean, you give Clayton Keller that much time to walk in alone on your goaltender, he's probably
He's
going to
gonna
score.
score. Yeah.
Yeah,
hmm
he tends to be pretty good.
Yeah. Bo's just chilling. Bo
It's
and Taves are just like standing right next to each other, covering nothing.
those two played better, but those two definitely have more to give. They haven't been very good this past week.
hmm I think Devon Taves has been a big problem. Not problem, but like he's just not been very good.
He hasn't been as good as he needs to be.
Yeah. And Bo I think has been good, but he just has
A few
one
brain
or two
farts.
little moments every game where it's just like the game moves a little too fast for him in his own zone.
And that is something I think it's important to remember that he hasn't even played 100 NHL games yet.
Yeah.
And that's not to make it like an excuse. I mean, we know he could be better, but
No, that's not an
it
excuse.
happens.
That's how it
Right.
works, man. Defensemen aren't supposed to be good until they're like,
Yeah, not everybody's Cale Makar.
yeah.
Even
That's
Sam Gerard was pretty
yeah, I mean, like
quick.
not everybody's Sam Girard, Cale Makar, like those guys. I mean, you look like most of the good defensemen, you know, they take a little bit of time. And Bowen Byram's played less than 82 games of regular season hockey. Like even though he's in his third year, like
Right.
he's just a puppy.
You,
So,
you, you get, hey, it's like you. He's
mhm.
sleeping.
See what I did there?
It was brilliant done.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, it's just these things that you're gonna have to deal with. Like he's practically. I mean, he's not. He's. I don't know. Would you call him practically a rookie? I
Oh,
don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, he went through 20 games of the playoffs, played in this. I mean, this just seems like it just
Just
seems
a
like he's still
young player,
figuring. It just seems like he's still figuring it out.
and
And
it's
I
not
think,
like it doesn't come without positives.
I mean, his hockey IQ is off the charts, and he's a really, really good hockey player. He just sometimes the game moves a little fast for him in his own zone, and that's okay.
And
You know,
sometimes he just slips.
it's okay.
Yeah. Um.
It
What
does feel
else?
like though every mistake he makes ends up in his own net, which is not
Yeah,
happening to the other guys. So
I feel like he's definitely catching the short end of the stick.
yeah, I
I
mean
don't
that'll
know.
the luck
I
will
mean,
make
when he was like, he was on the ice. I think it's kind of evening out because once he got back, it felt like he was involved in all the goals for the team, and now it's like kind of swinging back the other way. And eventually, I think it'll even out a little bit.
yeah, like we saw in the playoffs
Right.
where he's
Well,
just
I
good.
don't know. I don't know if we saw that in the playoffs. Dude was kind of cursed.
Well, I mean, I know he didn't score, but
He did get points, yeah.
he got 11 assists in 20 games, and he led the team in Game 6 in even strength time on ice. And
So
he was he was just really good throughout the playoffs. Like, yeah, that's all you can really say. He was just really good.
he was really good. He, in
hmm
fact, is a pretty good hockey player.
Yeah.
Um. All right. Well. Boy. Okay. So I mean, we should I just like turn on where we talked about McKinnon's goal against LA and just put it right here?
Same goal. Yeah.
Exact same thing.
Yep.
This is his new floater from the point.
Yeah, except this like goes in. Um, that floater used to go in, doesn't anymore.
No, he hasn't really tried as much anymore. It feels like
Because he knows it's not going in.
probably it's
He
because he doesn't have
got like one
Landeskog
tonight.
to tip it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, so just a snipe. Just all of it. I that power play was really good finally. Took him 3 power plays to finally have a good one.
Third
But
time's a charm, man. Same thing as the
yeah,
LA game. Third time's a charm.
yeah, yeah. But that one, I mean, the one today, the one in LA was just like
Was
they got
just
the puck
his.
and scored.
Yeah, McKinnon was just like,
And
I
this
will
one was
score
like,
now.
yeah, this one was like a minute and 45 seconds of just whipping the thing around the zone, like poor Arizona.
Yeah, and
And
I
yeah,
think after this goal, McKinnon wasn't, he wasn't like dominant, but he was definitely better than he
no,
was in the first half.
yeah, much better. Yeah, I
And I
think it got
think
him going.
what did it actually was when he got tripped, and there was no call, and I think that like
Hmm.
flipped the switch. He just, we know how angry Nathan McKinnon is.
Yeah.
Dude's a beast.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah. They're gonna need Miko to start scoring again.
yeah, I mean, definitely they're gonna need goals from guys other than Denis Malgin and Nathan McKinnon.
Yeah, it's like their entire offense.
Those are their
It's
most
funny.
consistent scorers right now. Which one's better? I don't know. Who's the better player? Who's to say?
It's harder to find one. It's harder to find a better player than Denis Malgin, man. I
It's
mean,
so true. I know someone said the Avs best players just need to be better than Denis Malgin. I'm like,
can't.
yeah,
Like, you just can't.
it's like
He's
asking me to be, I don't know, better than Ninja at Fortnite. Not gonna happen. It's a really random comparison. I don't know why. That's where my brain went, but yeah.
that's okay. Fortnite released a new season yesterday, so
Oh, I haven't played Fortnite in a
understandable.
minute.
Me
So,
either.
okay, I want to talk about this third line because I thought the third line was really good. They just still can't score.
Uh huh.
While we're talking about this not scoring
I
thing.
do think Lars Eller's gonna score soon. He's
Oh,
close.
he's so close.
LOC, what are you doing, my man? Cog's just like the perfect feed. They win the board battle, and he's like, "What? A puck on my stick in the slot?" And he lifts it like, I mean, wasn't even close.
No.
Like,
Not. Yeah.
dude. So that was frustrating. He's been frustrating.
Yeah, I think he's played really well. I don't. It's not that he's snake bit. It's just his offense. Like he's doing like
Hmm.
his thing where he plays really well defensively. He forechecks hard, but he just can't really do much offensively.
Yeah.
It's a little annoying. I think if I don't know if they hopefully once Landeskog gets back, they can maybe drop one of those guys into like a more comfortable position or like give them a little bit more skill to
Hmm.
play with.
I would just move Denis Malgin as far up the lineup as you can. That'd be my, first.
It's a good strategy.
Yeah. Just just give him the puck.
Yep. Feel like it's Dennis time.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, like,
Just like have the crowd just start chanting Dennis, Dennis.
just give him the puck, dude. Just watch. It's
Enjoy, savor
and
it,
enjoy. Hmm. Yeah, should come with an NSFW warning.
dude. I don't. If they get, I would love to see him in an overtime. I think that dude would cook.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Uh huh.
He's Bednar's not going to do that though. Gotta put out JT
He
Comfort
might.
instead.
JT Comfort used to win the overtime faceoffs. It was a good
JT
run.
Comfort used to do things. He has not done a lot of
Hmm.
things lately.
I miss good JT Comfort.
Yeah, so do I. The JT Comfort that I was like, if he's their 2C, we'll see what happens. Now I'm like, yeah. He like had a
Yeah.
wide open net and he shot it right into Connor Ingram.
Yeah. Yes, he
That
did.
was frustrating, man.
I was just sitting there like just scratching my head. Like, how do you not score?
Hey, open nets are hard for the Avs. This has always been the case, whether there's like, there's supposed to be a goalie there or not. They just don't like empty nets. It scares them.
When it matters, they, quell their fears. But,
Yeah.
in these regular season games, man.
Yeah, but it has to be like from behind the red line if it's McKinnon. And then
Yeah.
Landeskog's their best at it, probably.
You know who was really good at it back in his time here?
EJ?
Paul Stastny.
Oh, Paulie Walnuts.
Just the empty net warrior, dude. You needed an empty net goal, just send Paul Stastny over the boards.
It's always the defensemen, I feel like, that are like kind of good at it sometimes. They're not like consistent.
Duncan Siemens scored an empty
Duncan
net
Siemens.
goal
That was his first NHL
team.
goal, yeah.
Is that his only one?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was actually looking up Duncan Siemens the other day. Where does he play?
God, that guy was so bad.
Yeah. Where does Duncan Siemens play? He is with oh no, he's done. He retired.
Yeah, he was really terrible.
That's kind of upsetting. I feel bad for him. Whatever. And then I know Ryan Graves. I think his first one was against the Rangers. I remember that. I don't remember what game I'm thinking of where Ryan Graves scored an empty netter, but anyways, Avs finishing is definitely taking a hit lately, but that's what's to be expected. It's been all right.
It'll get better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meek will start scoring again. Cale will score some goals. They'll get a little bit more consistent scoring. We'll see what happens with Rodriguez.
Do you know how many goals Cale Makar has?
12. No, 14.
15.
Oh, right.
That's pretty good.
Now. That is pretty
15
good.
in 50 games.
That's very
good. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you saw Dom's thing, but he would be like leading the Norris race right now if he would like
played all the games. Yeah.
If people didn't keep hitting him in the head.
Yeah. Yep.
What a concept. The other thing I want to talk about is Alexander Georgiev because he didn't face a lot, but this is one of the more impressive 900 hockey games that I've seen from a goaltender.
Yeah. I mean, it felt like every shot that the Avs gave up was of the highest quality. Yeah.
Let me see what the actual high dangers were. He faced nine.
Wait, can I guess?
Wait.
At 5v5, can I guess the high dangers?
Yes.
I think Arizona like 15. I feel like every single shot. It was 14. Wow.
They had okay, so this is where it doesn't make sense. So they had 9 in the first period. They had 2 in the second period. That makes sense. How did they have 3 in the third period? How is that possible? They didn't get a shot on net.
Well,
they didn't get a shot on net.
Doesn't have to be a shot on net, to be fair.
That doesn't make sense either. It's not a very high danger shot if you don't get it on net.
Well, it's a high danger. I mean, high danger chance. Just like
I know. I don't know. I get it, but I think it's kind of silly.
Yeah, I don't remember any of the third period really. It was just kind of.
It was very nice. They kept all the play in front of us.
It just happened. It was one of the periods ever.
It was one of the periods. I mean, this game felt so much like Game 2 against Nashville, man.
This game just felt like Game 64 against the Coyotes.
That's fair. I can understand that. All right. Well, I mean, is there anything else you want to touch on? I mean, the Avs got to keep winning after this. That's my statement.
Well, we didn't discuss this amazing cake snack.
Oh, right. Nah, who cares about that? Yeah, I mean, dude.
I want to talk about overtime a little bit.
Oh, how Arizona won the faceoff and couldn't even get the puck out of their own zone.
Well, Valnichushkin's you just can't handle it, man. And he forces the turnover, and the Avs are just like, all right.
And then none of them changed, and I was like, can one of you change, please?
Yeah, and then they finally get off, and they just do their thing. And they lost it a couple more times. They just
They're just kind of
Arizona just kept giving it right
yeah.
back to him.
Miko
It's like, all right,
Miko
thanks.
had a nice forecheck on it too.
Yeah, he did.
They rolled Miko and Nate out there, and it actually worked for once.
Yeah, I mean, they were getting off. I wouldn't. I mean, it didn't work yet.
Look, they didn't give up a goal. All right, that
Right.
works.
That
It's an
shouldn't be
improvement.
working. It should be. But
It doesn't work.
yeah, so
They rolled those two out, and I'm like, what are you doing, Jared?
yeah. As soon as I saw Val and Confer come over the boards and Taves, I was like, oh, I know what he's doing. He just wants to lose on the second shift instead of the first.
At the
So
very least, all of Arizona's good players got off the ice. Well,
true.
all of them, yeah, I guess.
And then it was Cale Makar against guy 1 and guy 2 that plays for Arizona because they have to ice a team.
Dudes.
hmm Yeah.
And Cale Makar's like, oh, y'all are bad.
Yeah, and then Connor Ingram is just like goes on a little adventure.
Yeah, I was like, that was the freest. Like,
Yeah,
Cale barely made a move, and
yeah,
Ingram bit
he just
so
vacated
hard.
his net. He left his net. Just like, here you go, Cale, slide it on in.
It's just, dude, Cale Makar just owns Connor Ingram. That's it. I mean, he scored against him so he scored against him in game 2. He scored against him in game 4. He scored against him in the game against the Coyotes this year, and he scored against him in this one. That's 4 in 5 games that Cale has scored against Connor Ingram.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just owns him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, Connor Ingram's not alone.
Oh, yeah.
In being worse than Cale Makar. All the other players are too. So.
Except Denis Malgin.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a special case.
Yeah. Look, no one can be expected. All right, let's hit our 3 stars.
Like probably Cale 1. Probably Sam Girard 2. I've had that happen before. That's the first time it's happened to you.
Yep. It's because usually I'm not with my parents.
Yeah. I said Cale 1, Girard 2, 3. I don't know, like Denis Malgin.
Denis Malgin. That's not bad. I'd personally go Georgiev 1,
Really?
Makar 2, and
I don't think Georgiev was that good.
Dude, there were enough that I think like that glove save and that one like ridiculous one he had with like his back leg.
Oh, that was a sweet save, yeah.
He definitely stole some goals away from the Yotes, as they're referred to as.
Mm-hmm. That was like a normal hockey game.
Awesome. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
first one in a while.
That was a pretty normal
just like
Colorado Avalanche game.
It was just a hockey game, finally.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. I guess it was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I think that's enough for us for now.
Bad player.
A bad player.
Before you eat. Mm-hmm. I would say.
I don't know. I don't really know if I'd like anybody was that bad.
I don't know, like Devon Taves.
Even then, I thought he had some really nice plays in the offensive zone.
Just kind of a ghost.
I guess maybe I don't know if I were to really pick.
Brad Hunt was not very good. Actually, he was
kind of cooking.
Had his moments. He almost scored.
I'm just gonna pick Jack Johnson because he had the lowest Corsi. So.
Yeah. Somehow, some way, even when he doesn't look terrible, he
came out positive. So
they just don't understand him. He's ahead of his time, really.
He's always in his own world, for real.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Really quiet.
You type shit. Yeah. And you know who he knows? The Colorado Avalanche.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that was a hockey game. I'm glad I got to my last game for a while. Got to be a W, so that was cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Go try and I
You
don't
got
know.
one at the Mullet in a couple weeks.
I do. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'll hopefully that one goes well. It'll be a matinee game too. So
Oh, that's
matinee game at the
huge.
Mullet just feels like nonsense written all over it.
Yeah. I was gonna fly in for that game, but
Not anymore.
not anymore.
Damn. Lame.
Mhm.
I get it. All right. Well, this has been fun. This was a fun kind of hockey game.
Good
Kind of.
game.
It was a good game.
Pumped
Shia,
up.
everybody. Remember, Denis Malgin is better than all of us.